Hello. Hope everything's working. James here. Back on my photo editing streams. If you don't know me, I'm a designer. I'm a musician, and I like designing musical stuff. That's my main focus. But at the moment, I'm on a side quest, and I've been doing this for a couple of weeks. That I have. Like a year worth of photos that need to be edited. So I'm editing them, and I'm just streaming to keep myself focused and keep myself accountable, and also keep myself entertained. So if you want to entertain me, jump in and write something, or if you got a tip for me or something, and yeah, if you want to talk, I'll talk back. And if you got any questions about the photo editing or about any of the trips that you see in the photos, or anything to do with design or music or whatever else, you can feel free to ask me. But yeah, with the intro over, I'm gonna get into it. So I'm using Lightroom here, and I'm editing photos from a trip to Australia last year. I am Australian, but I live in Berlin now. Have been for about 3.5 years. So on this trip, I've already edited my photos from my camera, and I edited some photos that my sister took on her phone. So I'm also going to do some pictures that Georgia took, and from my own phone. I've got a bit over 183 photos left. So I've got a lot to do, but I'm going to try and get through it as quickly as possible. And I'm still hoping to speed up the process. So let's see how quick I can do it. But generally I prefer to not speak that much about the editing, because I mean, it's just a very technical process. So if you are watching and you have an idea of something to talk about, then that would be great if you let me know. Otherwise, I'll just start rambling about whatever comes to my head first. So yeah. At the moment, I'm just setting some like base level changes that I make to every photo, and I'll just copy that across all of them. Yeah, that's basically the plan, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, what to talk about? I don't know. See, somebody's joined on Twitch. As I said, if you have something to talk about or you want to say hey, that's cool. Otherwise, you're welcome just to hang out and yeah, watch me edit or whatever else. Or if you have any questions about Australia, these photos I'm editing are very Australiana related, as you can see by the kangaroos. So yeah, maybe you are Australian, maybe you're not. Maybe you have some questions about, I don't know, man-eating snakes or killer spiders or something. Feel free to ask. As I was saying, in the last stream, I was talking about this a little bit as well. The wildlife thing is like, it's pretty much way overhyped. Like, yeah, there's some dangerous animals in Australia, but like the chances of dying is pretty slim. Actually, I've lived in Germany for 3 years now, and I think I can honestly say that I've been bitten by more spiders in Germany than I have, or in 3.5 years in Germany, than I did in how old I am. I don't know, 27 years in Australia. So yeah, not sure what that means. Maybe the spiders are more less dangerous here, but more confident. Yeah, so what am I doing? I'm just copying the effects and everything across all of my photos. That's done. Yeah, I'm using Lightroom now. Eventually I want to get off Lightroom because, you know, who wants to pay Adobe subscriptions? I'm thinking about trying this open source alternative called Darktable, but from what I heard it's a little bit more in depth, I guess. Maybe not so user friendly. And lacking user friendliness is fine, but speed of editing is important to me. Like I want to get solutions quick, especially when I'm doing, you know, 170 photos or something. Yeah, I don't want to be messing around too much. So let's see. I'll try out Darktable, see what it's like, but I keep my expectations low because when I tried it on one photo raw, I had high expectations and it didn't live up to them. So let's see. Some of these photos from phones tend to look a little bit overly contrasty. That's why I was getting rid of the contrast. You know what? I'm gonna be bold and add a decent amount of vibrance and saturation to all of the pictures. Maybe that's a bad idea, maybe not. I'm gonna go with it. I mean, these are phone photos, I'm not gonna print them. I just want them to stand out on digital platforms. What can I talk about? Lately, while I'm streaming, I've been talking a bit about AI stuff, because what I would love is if I had an AI tool that could do this for me, because then I would just stream design stuff. I just remembered I need to crop all of these. I want them to be the 4x6. Yeah, I would love it if Adobe included a feature in here where it would like keep track of all the edits that I'm making, and learn as I go, like learn as I'm editing how I edit, and then just be able to replicate it. So yeah, like compare the before and after of all of my photos, and look at all the slider positions and stuff, and then learn how to do it so I can click like auto on all of them and it'll batch process them, and then I can just go through and check them, and I would see the sliders like where it positioned them, because that's the problem with these auto coloring tools, like in DaVinci Resolve and stuff. It just sort of automatically does everything, but it doesn't show you what it did, and it doesn't allow you to change what it did or adjust. So yeah, that's what I want. But what I was gonna say is that I saw that there's a new AI tool coming out soon called Runway, which is apparently like a text to video generator. So we've seen text to image generators like DALL-E or Stable Diffusion, those kinds of things. But now we're seeing text to video generators. So you can type a prompt. Wow, this photo is really crooked. Sorry, Georgia. Yeah, so you can type a prompt like guy patting a kangaroo. Oh, this is a wallaby, but yeah, you could type in guy patting a wallaby and it would generate a completely original video animation of that, which I think is really cool because, like, for example, I've been thinking about changing this this like standby screen animation, because this is just like a stock thing that I found online and I just haven't been bothered to find something else or to make something, and it would be cool to have something original, but you know, that takes time or money if you want to pay someone to do it. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool if I could just type something into a prompt and be like, you know, cartoon intro or cartoon like guy editing photo or something, and you know, have like a little looping animation that I could put on the side of these streams. Could be cool. So I'm keen to check that out when it arrives. It's called Runway, if you missed me say it before. I have no idea, I don't know anything about the company or but yeah, I mean, I've never even used Stable Diffusion, so definitely not like that experienced in this area. My experience with AI is very limited. Like, I've used DALL-E, I've used ChatGPT. That's about it. And what the hell am I doing here? Am I looking at this guy? I don't know. There's a little baby in there. You see his little head? I like to bring the highlights down a lot on photos. Well, not a lot, but a bit, because it tends to give you this kind of HDR, high dynamic range kind of look. But I mean, you're a bit limited with phone photos, and especially this was George's old phone, which was just like a Galaxy A or something from like years ago, so it's nothing too fancy. Look at this little guy. This is the wildlife sanctuary in Phillip Island, Victoria, Australia. I found out just the other day that Victoria, the state, is about the same size as the United Kingdom, or like Britain. which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Like, if you think about how much the accents vary in even just alone in Britain. Like, I'm in the Great Britain, like the right island of the UK. Like, just the accent change from London to Liverpool or Birmingham or Bristol. Like, they're all such different accents. And in Victoria, everybody sounds the same. In Australia, pretty much everybody sounds the same. Unless you're in Adelaide and you say plant, dance, grant. This is the picture from the Airbnb. I don't know why I'm editing this. I wonder if I can batch crop these. Let me try that. Yeah, all I did to this one was crop, didn't I? So let's see. Is it gonna do the same crop on all of them? That's good. Just change the aspect ratio. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Okay. And this is very orange. I think probably a good path is from here is to just fix what looks wrong and not try to do so much. Because I'll be here for months if I keep going on and on with this. Maybe I'll do a blanket brighten and darken the shadows on everything. Did I make it look better? Who knows? I made myself look more shiny somehow. I think it's just the blue. Let's go, let's do that. Let's bump the shadows up to, let's go 40. Bring the highlights down 40. And let's copy that to everything. Trying to think of what other things to talk about without talking about politics, because that's the first thing that comes to my mind. But I don't want to do that. It's just that there's been a lot of political happenings in the last few days. But I think I should just avoid that. Yes, I'm still 30. For about a week I'll still be 30. I'm an old man. I'm an old boy. I think I've still got child brain. Feels weird to call myself a man. Feels too formal. I used to work in it. Jimmy. Yo, what Australian things are you showing? All kinds of things, I guess. What kind of things are you interested in? Right now it's not that exciting. It's the inside of a pub. But you know, we got a little bit of Australiana back here. We got some kangaroos. We got some wallabies. That's a pub. Yeah, it is a pub. I know that doesn't look very pub-like, but this is like a weird kind of party area off to the side. But look, I mean, we got beer glasses there. Somewhat pub-like. You know, some people call me Jimmy too. Bro, you're 30? Yeah, man, I'm almost dead. We're struggling out here. My knees aren't like what they used to be. Yeah, way. Australians built different. Oh, cheers, man. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but appreciate it. I was just saying that feels weird to call myself a man. It feels too formal, and I feel like a kid still. So yeah, I definitely still feel like a teenager in a 30-year-old body. Alright, what am I up to? I'm looking very red here. If you're still there, Jimmy, maybe you can tell me whereabouts you're from. I'm assuming you're not Australian. I think we've lost Jimmy. Damn it. That was short and sweet. You're still there, Jimmy? Thanks for dropping in. It's been a blast. Oops. I always do that. Lightroom, you gotta get rid of this thing. Well, at least don't put it right next to the scroll. It's so annoying. Alright, let's see if we can reduce some effort here. Not do anything. Alright. This photo makes me laugh. What are you doing, Mum? Okay, we're looking very yellow here. You really don't get much room to make adjustments on phone photos that are not shot raw. That's alright. copy that. How many have I done? 15, that's not bad. How are my crops doing so far? I haven't been checking them. And I don't mean wheat crops. I mean photo crops. Oof, this is noisy. Where's my noise slider? Ooh. Yeah, maybe I should be adding a bit more noise removal to all these. They do be noisy. How are the outdoor ones for noise? Does that look weird? Okay, I think I'll just do a bit more noise removal. Whoa. You know, I'm gonna do a blanket noise removal. Let's go 40. I don't know why, it's always telling me that there's one person on Twitch. I don't think there is. Check none. Where's my noise removal? What is it called? Luminance noise. Yeah. Okay. This one was the really bad one. How do I deselect? There we go. Uh-oh. So what else is going on? Well, next week I'm going on holiday. I'm gonna go to Geneva in Switzerland, and I'm hoping to go and visit CERN. It's an acronym. I forget what it stands for because it's French, but it's the Atomic Physics Research Center in France, but it's quite close to Geneva. And yeah, I don't have anything to do with atomic physics or nuclear physics. I don't know that much about it, but I'm interested and just thought I would go and check it out. Seems like a cool place in Europe to go and suss out, you know? I think it's something that doesn't get so much attention because I guess, I don't know, not that many people are interested in science. But, sorry, it's not an atomic physics place, it's particle physics, I guess you would call it. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a bit too intense, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but hoping that it's cool. Gonna see the Large Hadron Collider. I think. Like, I'm hoping to do a tour there, but it's not guaranteed that you get on the tour, so we'll see when we get there. Gotta line up and then try to get a spot. Yeah, we'll see. And then, still not 100% sure, but I would like to go and see Mont Blanc or Monte Bianco, depending on whether you're looking at it from France or Italy. But it's the tallest mountain in Europe, and it's also quite close to Geneva. But yeah, still not sure yet if I'll organize everything in time, because we'll be going next Wednesday. And don't know how much it's going to cost and stuff, but we'll see. So yeah, gonna see potentially the world's largest Large Hadron Collider particle accelerator, and Europe's largest mountain. But we'll see. Also never been to France. So it'd be good to see that thing. Get into the croissant. Croissant! Thinking I might want to try escargot as well. Never tried it before. Sounds pretty gross, but also sounds like something you just gotta do, I guess. When in Rome, as they say. What's going on here? I was going to say, one of the ways you can tell that someone doesn't take photos very often is when horizons aren't straight. But the horizons in my photos are never straight. Well, rarely. It's interesting when someone jumps on the stream and they start talking about appearances. It's happened, well, it's interesting. It's only happened to me twice. Once when it was a picture of Georgia, and they went like, "Oh, is that your girlfriend, bro?" And I was like, "Oh, here we go. Like, what's he gonna say?" And you assume it's gonna be bad. You assume people are gonna be like, "Oh, so ugly," like just to be a dick. But yeah, that happened to me once, and they were like, "Oh, 10 out of 10, man, nice work." And I was like, "Okay, thank you." But yeah, and then somebody now jumped in the stream and said, "Looking good for 30. Like, here I was, he goes, "Bro, you're 30, and I'm like, "Oh, here we go. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you fucking boomer," or something. And I was like, "Looking good for 30, bro." I'm like, "Alright." I'm surprised with how kind people have been and civil. It's good. I think the internet on the whole is a lot more mature than it used to be, maybe. Maybe Twitch users just have a good etiquette because they're quite often getting responses from creators. Or I guess like if you comment on a YouTube video or something, like most of the time the person who created the video isn't going to call you out. But if you comment something weird on a stream, people will call you out. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's it. But let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope people stay nice. Alright, I've been going for 37 minutes. Not even halfway through, but I'm almost halfway through. Alright, let's make less adjustments. Good. Too saturated. Too much red. Too much orange, maybe. That'll do. For some reason, this photo looks like it was shot on a better camera. Maybe it's because these are in focus in front of my face. It gives you the illusion like it's sharper or something. Don't know. That'll do. This is a very nicely done photo, Georgia. I'm proud of you for this. Let me just check all these crops. Okay. Making the water look a bit more tasty. Maybe that would have been good for this one to green it up a bit. When the skin's looking a bit pink, add a bit of green. This one's a bit crooked. Don't show me before the crop. Good, good. I don't think anybody's ever taken a picture of me with my car. With this car or with my last car. Like, I've never seen myself interacting with my car. Because a lot of people told me that this is like, I don't know if this is offensive, but they told me this is a lesbian car. And I don't know what that means, but I never like looked at it like I identified with it. But you know, I enjoy it, it's a good car. But yeah, I don't know, when I look at this I'm like, oh, I look like natural, you know, like enjoying my sitting in the back of the car. Whereas I always thought about it like being foreign. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is pretty gross photo. Needs more noise reduction, that's for sure. Whatever. Maybe I'll crop it. That's worse. A little bit crooked. I've still got that car in Australia. Sitting at my mum and dad's place, collecting spiders. But yeah, it was, you know, I thought about selling it for a while, especially when I was very broke in the last few years. Well, maybe a year or so ago. But I'm glad I didn't, because it was very handy to just come home and have a car sitting there waiting for me to take on some adventures. That's a pretty decent improvement, I reckon. Am I copying his pose or is he copying my pose? I reckon he's copying me. No, probably not. It's my friend Jono. Just got married. He's doing a 8-month backpacking trip now. Lucky bastard. 8 months is a long time. I did 5 months of backpacking and that was, well, I was ready to come home after that. And I was doing it by myself too. And you know, being by yourself, like, you might get a little bit lonely sometimes, but at least there's nobody to argue with. And he's doing it as a honeymoon, so let's see. I think him and his wife have, you know, they're pretty good. I think they'll be fine. But I mean, even for the best relationships, I think backpacking for 8 months, it will be testing. But I'm sure they'll have an amazing time. bit too colourful. It's a bit purple. Moving on. What else have I got to talk about? Watched the latest episode of The Mandalorian yesterday, which was pretty lit. I don't want to spoil anything though, so maybe I won't talk about it. Definitely got to stop saying lit, because then people are for sure going to call me a boomer. I might be a boomer, but at least I'm self-aware. Partly. That's fine. Okay, I'm almost at the end. We're on the home stretch. Then I've just got my iPhone photos, which is 3 times as many. Okay, 2 pink, 2 blue, 2 bright, and 2 crooked. There we go, that's better. That was so hazy. I don't really know what to do about it. With clarity. Just gonna take a few seconds out here to respond to a message. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, you might have seen this. Oop. This is an overlay for when I'm playing a video game called Rust. When you look at the map, you don't want people to see it. So you put up this like fake map so that people can't see where you are on the stream and then join the game and mess things up for you. A little bit of inside baseball there for you. What do I want to do? I want to do more noise reduction. Alright. Here's some Australiana. It's a cockatoo. In my mum and dad's garden. And that's not a statue, that's a real bird. And it's not a pet, it's wild. It's pretty great. You can just have these cool looking tropical animals drop into your backyard for some seeds and then bugger off. Sort of, yeah, you definitely take it for granted. I mean, here it's different. Like, I'm always excited when I see squirrels out the window here, because we don't see squirrels in Australia. But yeah, I mean, squirrels are great, but that's pretty much all you get. Yeah, this tree also, they get koalas in there, I don't know, maybe like once a year. So it's not super often, but when it happens, it's pretty cool. This dehaze slider is very handy sometimes. Look at that, that's a huge difference. Pretty good. That looks worse. That's nice. This camera I've taken to probably like, I don't know, 30 countries or something. Released in 2014. I'm the second owner. Camera's had an exciting life. Been to Chernobyl. Survived Chernobyl, you know. It's pretty good. With all my other cameras that I've owned up until now, well, actually, the only other like semi-professional camera I owned was a Canon 600D, and I sold it because I was broke, and also because I didn't need it anymore. I had this new camera, but I mean, like, instead of keeping it just for the memories, I sold it because I needed money. But I think with this camera now, this Sony that's been to Chernobyl, I think that I'll probably hold on to it. It's one for the collection, you know. Got some stories with it. And my dad has a camera collection, and I don't know, maybe he's not that into it anymore, but I feel like it's kind of nice. Cameras, I think, are a nice thing to collect. They look good. What do I want to do? Calibration? It's calibration again. I forget. Don't need that. Yeah, so I reckon I'll keep this camera. It'll be the first of my camera collection. Oops. Or maybe we add it to the family camera collection. think after this camera, I would like to get probably another Sony, and I think I'll get a A7 IV or A7S IV when or if that finally releases. Because yeah, I take a lot of pictures, as you can see, but I think that I primarily want it for photos. Wait, I mean, I primarily want it for video. And so that's why I go for the S. Yeah, but that's like probably going to be very expensive, so let's see, maybe that won't happen for a while. How are we going for time? Almost at an hour, but I've almost done 50 photos, so that's pretty good. 50 photos an hour, not bad, not bad. Really a lot of highlights. It's pretty good though. Let's see if I can replicate it. I mean, I don't need to edit this. Oh, that's a nice one. To make her look a little bit more jaundice. It's too green, isn't it? That's good. That's too much. That's nice. I didn't check the crop on any of these. I did did I do that one? I did this one. Didn't do that one, but that's fine. This one's fine, this one's fine. Yeah. Sometimes I forget things though, like vignette, which could be nice, but whatever. We're trying to be quick. Can't be a perfectionist. Way too much highlights. Very contrasty image. But the sun was very bright. Ooh. Maybe that's too blue. I made it more orange or green. Yellow. Yellow's the culprit. Oh, it looks really blue. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one. I think it just had a lot of yellow in it. Been talking about editing a lot. What else can I talk about? To be honest, this is probably like the main reason why I end the stream, because I've just run out of things to talk about. Do I crop this in so I'm in the middle? Maybe. Looks stupid. It's a nice one. Alright, we're almost there. Down at the old swimming hole. Swimming hole. That'll do. Here we go, here's DJ Bones. I mean, what do I do here? Probably not much. The cropping maybe? That's fine. Did I crop this one? Got the trap bit going. This is at my friend's party, I guess you could say. It was meant to be a festival. but the site got completely flooded. So there's a crazy amount of rain in Victoria that year. And yeah, so I kind of timed my trip around coming to this festival that my friend was organising, but didn't turn out because, yeah, had to cancel it. But it was still a lot of fun just going and hanging out, and I helped him out with setting up some soundproofing and stuff in that room. Yeah, it was fun just to go and play with power tools and build some stuff, you know, and just hang out with your friends, and good fun. I miss that. You don't really get that living in the city. And I mean, I lived in cities in Australia too, in Melbourne, but at least I had a car and I could drive and drive out to my parents' place and build stuff in the shed and whatnot. Oops, what happened? Don't fail me. Oh, that's a lot of blue. I think that'll do. Alright. Okay. I think these I can call done. Let's export them. I don't think I'll finish there. I think I'll have a crack into the next batch as well. So a little drinky. Just check my messages while these are exporting. Yeah, there we go. It's done exporting. So now I can jump into my phone photos, and I culled these down a little bit since I first went and chose which ones I was going to edit, but still 132, so I didn't cull them down that much. I think there was like 170 in the beginning though. But yeah, still lots to do. But so let's see. Yeah, on George's photos I did a fair bit of like, I'm gonna apply the same things that I did on George's photos and see how it looks. Maybe I don't want to bring the shadows up that much. I'll go like 24. I'll bring the blacks down 8. Then we'll go 16, 16, 4, 16, 8. Uh, 40. I think that's what we had. 16. too much. No, I think that's good. Alright. Yep, I think that'll work. Let's see how it looks. So I've been thinking, like, because I use Restream, I stream on more than one site at a time. Like, I stream on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. And I know Twitter's kind of stupid because I've never used Twitter. Like, I think I have like 10 followers on Twitter. But I'm just thinking, like, you know, the more places that I'm putting it out, the more I can funnel in some kind of engagement. But probably it would be more relevant to do Instagram and TikTok. But what did I just do? It gives you the details. Oh, look at that. Samsung Galaxy S21 rear main camera. I can tell you exactly what Jesus, brain fart. I can tell you what camera Georgia had. No, I can't. Okay, metadata's not there, my bad. Well, I can tell you what photo. I can tell you what camera I have. That one. What was I talking about? Yeah, I want to start streaming on want to start streaming on TikTok and Instagram because I think there's more people there. And to do that, you have to get a stream key. Why are some of these already cropped? Oops. Yeah, to do that you have to get a stream key. But they don't just, you can't just get it. You gotta show that you're gonna start streaming, or that you're interested in streaming. So I think what I have to do, and I was almost gonna do it today but I forgot, is I need to set my phone up. Like, just have my phone sitting here while I'm streaming. No, not here, but like somewhere around here. And just like have my phone streaming, which is gonna look super weird because you won't be able to see the screen, so you won't see anything I'm doing. You'll just see me sitting there and talking. So yeah, but I apparently if you do that for like an hour, a few times, apparently they give you a stream key. So we'll see. I'll try it next time. This photo's so hazy. The dehaze doesn't fix it. Why? Oh, the texture's good. bit yellow. Hang on a second, someone's talking shit to me. Alright, I think that's better. Oops. What's happening when I do that? I don't know. Okay. Before, after. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's taken me a long time. And I need to mute that Facebook Messenger. Yeah, not bad, not bad. It's a lot better, isn't it? I think. Yeah. God, you think wearing a mask is annoying? Try wearing a mask for... I mean, we had a 23-hour flight. Or we had 23 hours of flying. With a 21-hour stopover, I think it was, so... It's basically like wearing a mask for 2 days straight. Like 48 hours. It was not good. I mean, you eventually get used to it. I had one of these little straps that goes around your neck, so it doesn't pull on your ears the whole time. So I got a weird shaped head, my ears are too far back. That's pretty good. Haven't been looking at the crops. Oh, this one was vertical. Drinking some wines on the flight. Oh yeah, that's your only excuse. Like, drink something and you get to take your mask off. Kind of makes it bearable. Why is it so pink? Whatever. It's only so far you can go with this, you know? Why does that look more crooked? Somehow that's better, isn't it? Weird. This thing looks like a spaceship. I don't know if you watched the Star Wars prequels, like episode 1, 2 and 3. This looks like something from that. Try and replicate. Wait, I'm tilting my head the wrong way. That's stupid. Just realized, like, anyone watching this, you're just getting an insight. Like, I live by myself, right? So nobody's ever around watching what I'm doing. And you are getting an insight into what my day-to-day life is. Just hanging out at home doing stupid shit, entertaining myself. Now this is back to front. Are these ones back to front? Yeah, that is back to front. So is that. All my selfies are back to front. So I gotta flip them. How do I flip it? Transform? No, don't do that. I'm gonna have to Google this. Let me look it up. Adobe Lightroom flip image. Choose photo, flip horizontal. Okay. So I should be able to press photo. Photo. Am I blind? Oh, here we go. That makes me think, did I do that on the other phone photos? Okay. It doesn't do it to multiple selected photos. Great. Why does my eye look more weird? Because I'm used to looking in the mirror, I guess. Alright. Do we have any back to front pictures here? Luckily, I'm wearing the same jumper. No, it's not back to front. So how come my camera saves them reversed? It's just the selfies I've got to look out for, right? Okay, I think we're all good there. Is that back to front? I think it is. Oh no. Wait, I mean, is this the same seat? Yeah. So I've got to export this again, don't I? But that's alright. Effort. Selfies. No. Yes. Back to front. Okay. Selfie. This is a selfie. That's back to front. I know your face, girl. Selfies. That'll be a selfie. And that is back to front. Yep, that makes more sense. Now I remember that backyard. Okay, no more selfies. Of course, I've got to export these again. Yeah, just override them all. Ooh. Computer was freaking out a bit there. Trying to get my friend to come and pester me in the stream so that I've got something to do, someone to talk to. I could go in Discord. Let me check Discord for a sec. While this is still streaming. I mean, exporting. What time is it in Australia? 8 AM. See if any of the boys want to jump on. Alright, back to it. So we're back in here. I've got to let's fix all the selfies first. So that's a selfie, and that's a selfie. Is that back to front? I guess so. Just looking at the mole on my face. You know, I think that's not back to front. I think that's a mole there. See this? Wait a minute. Is my camera on the stream back to front? No, it's not. Oh, that is a backwards Y, isn't it? Sony. Alright. Yep. That is a mole. That's how it's meant to be. Alright, what other selfies have we got? That's a selfie and it's backwards. That's a selfie that's backwards. So is that. Yeah, because otherwise I'd be shooting these photos with my left hand and that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Backwards. Caught in the act. So I wonder why, maybe it's just Samsungs that save selfies backwards. I wonder why that is. Someone backwards. It is. Oh yeah. Because I'm thinking my mole's on this side. But that's because I'm looking at it in the mirror. God, I'm an idiot. It's been on this side all along. Why does my computer keep freaking out? Makes sense why all these selfies kind of look a little bit like I didn't remember exactly where we took them from. Because they're all backwards. Makes so much sense. God, there's too many. Oh, this one was confusing me too. Wait a second. I'm gonna edit this picture to tempt these guys into joining the stream. Very crooked. Oh, I can't rotate because I'm cutting people out. Toma, put her head out of the picture. Yeah, I'm just gonna edit this one now because I'm gonna bait these guys into joining the chat. Well, I guess it's not working, is it? Where's my next selfie? That makes so much more sense when they're flipped. Oh, my mouse is going crazy. What's happening? Am I getting hacked? I think my mouse battery's dying. How did I not notice this before? Look at the boil. Any more selfies? Yeah, one more. There we go. Oh wow, I've almost been streaming for 2 hours now. Should I keep going? Where was I up to this one? That's right. I'll keep going for a bit. Definitely running out of steam though. Am I making these look more and more unrealistic as I go? I don't know, I'm getting to that point now where you've been looking at things for so long you forget what looks good. Even though I'm looking at different pictures, I'm looking at the same style of editing every time. Okay, my new rule of thumb is when the photo is boring, more vignette. This isn't a boring photo, but I think the vignette suits this one. Yeah, okay. I was just having a stroke for a second. Wait, what's the shortcut? Control Shift S. Okay. That's gonna save a little bit of time. That work? Maybe I want to include the white balance and exposure. Weird stuff happening up here though. Alright, where should I call it a day? I got rid of too much pink and it made my head look weird. Oh, my neck. What's he doing? Is he holding something? What are you doing with your hand? What am I thinking? I don't need dirt at the bottom of the picture. Maybe a little bit. Starting to lose focus. Yeah, I'm definitely losing focus. I think once I get to 16, and I've edited 16, that's what I'm going to call it. Look at these little guys. Look at their claws. Tell you what, they don't fuck around. If they want something, they'll grab it. And these things will kick you. Don't you worry about that. So glad I learned that shortcut. I'll reverse this, yeah, good. I want to get my face in there, don't I? A little bit green. swear this same song is played like 20 times. Yeah, give us a bit of a tan. Give me a bit of a tan here too. Any other pale photos? Yeah, go on. A little bit here. A little bit here. Can't really see it that much here. Did I do this one? Maybe it's a bit too much already. Alright. Gonna call it a day, I think. Almost 2 hours. That'll do it. I'll just export these just in case I lose my catalog. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Alright. That'll do. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Jimmy for joining in for about 30 seconds. It's great chatting. And yeah, if you're watching this afterwards, thanks for enduring. And see you on the next one. What do I do? Yeah. Bye.